Hi guys,
You're right.
how are you?
Very well, thanks yourself.
Yes, very
Yeah,
good.
very well too.
Excellent.
Wind 290. Okay. Wind is 290.
That's set. That's on. That's on. That's off. Right.
I'm going to use the Phoenix.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Not a
Yeah,
problem.
not in the mood to pass through all the configuration and testing. Everything is working.
Completely new systems as well, mate. So the FMS is totally different.
Yeah,
All that lot, the layout. It's just it's not worth it when it's going to be your first flight doing it on an event. It's
Yeah.
just
yeah.
not worth it. Not
I, I
worth
I didn't find the where's the battery buttons.
it.
I have to see.
You have to
I,
turn the ground power on in a certain sequence as well. So you turn your 4 batteries on first, and then you do, once you've got your ground power connected, you do 2, 3, 4, 1 on the ground power, and it'll load the instruments up faster. And that's apparently what
Oh,
happens in real life as well.
oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah,
I just blindly click.
yeah, no. If you do 2, 3, 4, and 1, the instruments will load up slightly faster. It's not a lot of difference, but it's what,
Interesting.
yeah. Turn all that light down. Yeah. And another thing I couldn't find immediately was the nav radios, because you've got the radios down on the console and you've got nav on there, but I couldn't sort of get into it and change it. And then I was fiddling about with the FMS and I found it in there instead. It took me a couple of days. Yeah, it's on FMS 1. LS, yeah, it's got 11030 in it, ILS DME. It loads all the slope and everything in. That's amazing. Cool. That is incredible. 1177. Have you seen that panel, Nigel, on the FMS when you go to position and then
No,
navigates?
no.
Oh, have a look when you get a minute. It's crazy. The A320 looks tiny. Roberto's sandwich between me and you, literally. Crazy.
That looks good. Right. Let's go and put this. Let's go and get the arrival. 2, 3 approach. Nav. Y.
thing that threw me off with the A380s, because in cold and dark it don't put the flight directors on like the A320s.
No, no.
I keep forgetting that. It's like,
Yeah.
why are my speed things not in there?
Yeah,
And in Magenta
exactly.
it's in, it's my flight directors
Yeah,
not on.
yeah. It's a bit annoying.
Mm.
Okay, I think that's a decent enough flight plan. Right, let's go to this position page. What, the IRS page?
One above it,
Nav aids.
nav aids, yeah. And then you've got selected for FMS nav and tuned for display, two different
Oh, yeah.
sections. It's
Oh, yeah,
quite
look at
awesome,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah, that is good. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we get sharklet soon, don't we?
Yep.
In the old Phoenix. Exciting.
If only Phoenix do the A380.
Yeah. You never know behind the scenes. They might
Yeah.
closely under. I know someone leaked some photos of PMD 747 the other day.
Well,
The progress on that. Yeah. I saw it on Reddit somewhere. Everything's on Reddit. They find it all on there. But yeah. That's started nicely. Paper you bleed on. Services ground power unit can be set now. Excellent. What? That's on. Excellent.
Have they put the flex, all the takeoff calculations in the OFP yet, or not?
No.
I forgot to go to the website.
Oh, yeah. On the one on. Oh, no. You've got to download it.
You got to
The
get it from
SimBrief
the
one, you mean?
website. Yeah, you got to get it from the website.
Yeah, unfortunately, it takes
okay.
you to the PDF. But you look at it on the tablet.
Where?
That's where
No, you. What, on the 380?
Yeah.
Where?
Go to your tablet. Below the blue, the top one, the second one
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
That should be your SimBrief plan, and then just scroll up.
Yeah, but the takeoff's not in there, is it? Flex
Yeah.
takeoff in V1, V2?
It is.
Is it?
Yeah. Scroll down far enough.
Oh.
It was the other day. Or it was earlier when I did it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. analysis it comes under.
Oh, I probably didn't tick that. Oh yes, I've got it. Got it.
Got
Sorry.
it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got that. Wow, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Are there any cargo A380s in real life?
Don't think so.
I don't think no. I didn't think there was.
There is a private jet version.
Is there?
Yep.
Who's got that?
One of the Saudi people.
Hmm.
He's got it for himself.
But yes, yeah. Nice. Take off from there. 30. That meant.
Which approach are we going to do?
I'm doing the. Oh no! Hold on. Let me go back to my system. I'll tell you now. I'm doing.
RNAV for 2-3 I've got.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
RNAV A, RNAV B.
Just RNAV 2-3. That's all I've got.
Yeah, you can just take your pick. Have a look at them and see what the differences are. But
Yeah.
Echo 1 Papa Star. I'm using. Echo Kilo November Oscar 1 Papa.
Yeah, me too. Egno 1 Papa. It's the same for me.
Yeah. Cool. Not had to use speed brake to slow her down either, you know, when you're going through the slowdown procedure. Not like the A320. She slows down pretty well. And she stops on a dime as well.
Well, I seem to remember in testing or in design, they never had reverse thrust.
Right.
They just had the e-brakes, electronic brakes, which they use on the A380. And the FAA said, you've got to have reverse thrust. And they said, we don't need it.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, you will need it. And they said, no, we don't need it.
Yeah.
So then they put it on the inboard engines
That's right.
only.
Yep.
And they said, there you go, you've got reverse thrust now, but we'll never touch it.
Right.
And they said it's cheaper to replace the brake pack of the e-brakes.
And the stress on the engines using reverse.
Yeah, but they don't own the engines, you see, so that's the thing. Rolls-Royce own the engines, so it was cheaper for them to replace brake heat packs. And then the FAA said, well, you've got 2 reversers on there. What if they fail? You need 2 on the. You need another 2.
Right.
So they made them fit reverse thrust on all 4 engines.
Oh, we've only got 2 in the sim, haven't we?
Ah.
Because they only, I can only see when you use them. I can only see the inballs that open.
Ah, well, maybe they won their argument then. Because their argument was this thing stops on a 6 months without reverse thrust. We don't. We'll never use it. But
that brake to vacate is fantastic as well.
Yeah.
You select exactly what turn off you want, and it'll get you down to 10 knots just before it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Good evening, Steve. I'm guessing.
It is me, indeedy.
Hello.
How are you, dude? You right?
I'm alright, yes, thank you.
Excellent.
Enjoy the flyby earlier, Nigel, when I kind of flew overhead.
I saw your your label sticking up through the fog in the mist, and I thought, I'm sure I left him at Gatwick, or when you were at Gatwick and I was at Heathrow.
Well, I flew from Gatwick to Liverpool and then landed at Liverpool, got back to Heathrow and got into the 380. I thought, I'll go chase him.
You still beat me, yeah. You still beat me.
I thought I was getting closer and closer. I thought, and then he disappeared. And I thought, oh no, he's changed server. I thought, where's he gone?
No, I didn't.
It must have been.
I should have still been there.
Yeah, and then
I went out for a walk, but it should have still carried on.
I flicked back onto Northern Europe, and you came back. I went, oh, he's back. But yeah, it was quite foggy landing, wasn't it?
Yeah, down to minimums I was, and I just, you can use the point of view hat to get like a landing view. Where it pushes you forward. So I pushed it forward, and I just saw the runway, the strobes of the runway, and I was like.
Well, literally, all I could see was the lollipop name of the airport. I thought, is it here? I mean, I've actually lined up and looked down in the kind of the FCDU screen thingy, and I thought, it's definitely in front of me. And I thought, maximum flaps, hold on.
Yeah, you could do a Cat 3 auto.
Yeah, this thing just lands amazing. I can't believe how brilliant it is.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
It's so in control. You compare it to like a 738, for example, and it just flies off the end of the runway. This just stops. Start flying an ATR.
I know. It's crazy.
It's like, and the only thing, its steering's a bit of an issue. When you get to the end of the runway, to try and turn around, which we may have a bit of fun when you try and turn around at the end of the runway in Madeira.
You might
as I found out.
Might have to use a bit of differential throttles to help, I guess. But...
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on with deliveries with this tonight.
I've got everyone. I mean, Roberto's in a Phoenix, so I don't have that. But you're all in a different livery to me.
Is he chickened out?
He's never flown it. So
I have installed the liveries and also.
No, if you can fly a 320, you can fly a 380. It's just a little bigger. That's all.
I see you in very small aircrafts. I don't know why I don't see you in the A380.
I've still got Nigel, a little tiny plane, and I've got you shown in an Anima Wings, and Steve shown in a Qantas.
And I've got everyone in the right aircraft in all the right liveries.
I even went out and took the 8K one out just in case it was causing confusion, but it still don't work. I thought, what the hell? It's bizarre. I was like, it's supposed to have it. If you've got the livery and the plane, it's supposed to work. I was like, well. At least one of them's working. Right.
Right. Let's try and push this thing
back. Yeah.
Yes.
Back. I'll tell you what, that's some APU that can start 2 engines at once. Bloody APU's probably the size of the A320's engine.
One starts all 4 at once. It's great.
Well, the A320 you can start both at once, but not many people bother. Not many airlines do, but you can.
Yeah.
It's got enough oomph to do it. Unlike a Tornado APU, which can barely blow the skin off a rice pudding.
Okay, GSX has decided to not work today. No.
I've not got it to work at all in the A380 yet, to be honest with you.
Well, what you have to do, you have to go in and click ignore wingspan.
I did that.
But you have to do it in a different plane. Don't do it in
Oh.
the A380. You have to go. It's a spawn in a 320.
Oh, right.
Then do it and then respawn back in, and it'll work.
Ah.
But mine's just not working because my flight plan is out of time. I think that's what's having a paddy.
I'll give that a go tomorrow then.
Oh, that's Navigraph. I don't want Navigraph. I want the other one. Oh, the sim brief inside thing. That's really cool.
It is, isn't it? It's working really well.
Yeah, it's a proper game changer. That is. It's like
yeah.
Into the performance stuff and that. Where am I? Customize airport positions. What do I want? I don't want to do any of that. Oh well, I'll have to go for the in-game reversey doodah. Where is that? That is on a tablet. Oh, is my APU up and running yet?
Why aren't my engines starting?
Right, 1 and 2.
That's better. My fault.
Tablet. Right, where are we? Services. Ground power off. Pushback. Pushback system on. Parking brake is on. Cool. Tug is attached. Parking brake off. Backwards. Backwards? Hmm. Oh, it doesn't
tug
line
speed.
Yeah,
Change your tug speed first.
No,
and then take your parking brake off.
Does yours line up with the window opener if you're not quite in line with it?
What do you mean?
Yeah, the window lever's right behind the tablet, isn't it? And mine, when I hover over backwards, it's right over the open or close sliding window. So I have to move left a little bit for it to do it. Is that going? Oh. I just think my parking brake's on. Just turn that off. Oh, okay. Now I'm going right. I need to go. I need to go left or right. Is it nose? Is that tail left or? Yeah.
Yeah, tail left, nose right. Yeah. Always confuses me, that one.
Oh, I'm reversing right over Nigel. Sorry, Nigel.
Yeah, you are.
It's a little tiny blue and white plane underneath my tail.
Why aren't my engines starting? APU is on, bleed is on, engine ignition is on. That's reporting engine ignition, isn't it?
747, is that landing or taking off?
I think it's taking off because I think it was already there. Right, taxi, oh, no. Oh, wing lights, turn them on. Oh, I'm reversing a bit far out onto the runway there.
The feeling of turning the knobs of the FCU is undescriptible.
Yeah. APU bleed ignition. 2 right-hand engines have gone. There's no air coming into the... I've got 14 psi. So that must mean there must be a engine crossbleed somewhere switched on that it shouldn't be. No, crossbleed is set to auto. That is strange.
figured it out?
Yeah, I closed the cross bleed again and then put it back to auto in the air supply to the left and right engines from the APU went up.
Oh.
It was on 14 and it went up to 30, so I was able to start them. Don't know why. Don't know. A minor buggette, I guess. It doesn't matter. Everything else is tickety-boo. So that fast taxi exit isn't enabled yet, is it, in the game?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yes. But you got to have Navigraph for it to work. You got to have a subscription.
I've got that, but you have to link your EFB to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't bothered doing that. I might do that because that sounds cool.
You should do that because you get the airport imagery as well. When you go down to zoom minus. Not that it's showing it's not showing it here, but it does show it like Gatwick and Heathrow and that.
Yeah, I'm not bothered because I've got it on the other charts anyway. So. Trim is set. That's good. Okay then.
Little bit of engines 2 and 3 without 3 and 4. That helps you turn quicker, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll let Steve go since he's on the grass.
It wouldn't move. I was like, what's wrong with it?
You still push forward with the A380 on takeoff till you get up to 100 knots?
I would guess so, yeah.
Right, I have been doing that, but I didn't know if you had to or not, so I did it anyway. So
yeah. It's funny, I used to fly a Cardinal where you had to do that, or the bloody thing was all over the place. And then when I wasn't flying it and I was flying a normal Cessna or a Piper or a TB10 or something else, people were saying, why are you pushing forward? It's not a crosswind. And I was going, oh, sorry, yeah, you're right. Unload the front wheel. But the Cardinal would just go all over the place if you didn't.
right.
But you need it in a crosswind in most GA things, push forward. And then add a couple of knots onto your lift-off speed. And then when you've lifted off, make sure it's a positive lift-off, because the last thing you want in a crosswind is for it to touch down again.
Right.
That earned you a big slap from your instructor and mentor.
RTO, that's on. Okay, let's try it.
Caros passageiros, fala o vosso comandante.
It's giving
Bem-vindo ao
warning.
bordo deste voo da Airwego de Tenerife para Funchal. Estamos atualmente a preparar
Takeoff config, you have to confirm it, don't you?
Obrigado por terem escolhido
What
voar
I did.
conosco hoje.
Have you done your trim?
Yep, trim's done.
RA, your
RO's on, yep. Thingies are armed, spoilers.
Gracias por elegir nuestro transportista.
Let's turn that up a minute. Turn that on. There we go. It's better. I can see now.
Senhoras e senhores, bem-vindos a bordo. O meu nome é Valentina e sou a tripulante de cabine deste voo. Pedimos que, por favor, apertem os cintos de segurança neste momento e guardem toda a bagagem debaixo do vosso assento ou nos compartimentos superiores. Pedimos também que os vossos assentos e mesas estejam na posição vertical para a descolagem. Por favor, desliguem todos os dispositivos eletrónicos pessoais, incluindo portáteis e telemóveis. É proibido fumar durante todo o voo. Obrigado por escolher a Airwego. Desejamos-vos um bom voo. Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a bordo. Mi nombre es Valentina y soy miembro de la tripulación de cabina de este vuelo.
Sorry, two
Le pedimos
throttles.
que se abrochen los
One and
cinturones
two,
de seguridad en este momento
It should just turn with the outboard.
Yeah, it's going. I have to put a foot on the brake at the same time and it makes it go. There we go.
Oh yeah.
The handbrake turn. It also seems to steer better on the joystick with the twist, I found as well. The pedals are a bit kind of umanarish whether they want to work. Right, I need to go landing lights, don't I? Get the back up the top. Right, landing lights on, on strobes, auto. Okay, perhaps one might help. Right. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, stop beeping.
Stop beeping. What do you know?
You went full throttle too quick. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not paying for these engines.
Oh, stop beeping at me. Stop it. Oh,
Senhoras e senhores, em nome da Airwego, peço que, por favor, dirijam a vossa atenção para os membros da tripulação enquanto revemos os procedimentos de emergência. Existem 6 saídas de emergência nesta área. Reservem um minuto para localizar a saída mais próxima de vós. Notem que a saída mais próxima parece estar atrás de vós. No caso de uma súbita perda de pressão na cabine, mantenham a calma e ouçam as instruções.
Your takeoff has been recorded.
Máscaras de oxigênio cairão no movimento acima do vosso assento. Coloque a máscara sobre a boca e o nariz desta forma. Puxe a correia para apertá-la. Se estiver a viajar com crianças, coloque a sua própria máscara primeiro antes de ajudar as crianças. No improvável caso de uma aterragem de emergência e evacuação, não deixem os vossos pertences de mão para trás. Os coletes salva-vidas estão localizados debaixo dos vossos assentos e a iluminação de emergência guiar-vos-á até à saída mais próxima. Pedimos que certifiquem-se de que toda a bagagem de mão está guardada de forma segura durante o voo. Enquanto aguardamos pela descolagem, por favor, reservem um momento para rever o cartão de segurança no bolso do assento à vossa frente. Obrigado pela vossa atenção. Damas y caballeros, en nombre de la tripulación les pido que dirija su atención a los miembros de la tripulación mientras revisamos los procedimientos de emergencia. Hay 6 salidas de emergencia en esta aeronave. Tómate un minuto para localizar la salida más cercana a ti. Tenga en cuenta que la salida más cercana puede estar detrás de usted. Si la cabina experimenta una pérdida repentina de presión, mantenga la calma y escuche las instrucciones de la tripulación de cabina. Las máscaras de oxígeno caerán desde encima de su asiento. Coloque la mascarilla sobre su boca y nariz, así. Tire de la correa para apretarla. Si viaja con niños, asegúrese primero de que su propia mascarilla esté puesta antes de ayudar a sus hijos. En el improbable caso de un aterrizaje de emergencia y una evacuación, deje atrás su equipaje de mano. Las balsas salvavidas están ubicadas debajo de sus asientos y la iluminación de emergencia lo llevará a la salida más cercana. Le pedimos que se asegure de que todo el equipaje de mano esté guardado de forma segura durante el vuelo. Mientras esperamos el despegue, tómese un momento para revisar la tarjeta de datos de seguridad en el bolsillo del asiento frente a usted. Gracias por su atención.
That's an amazing bit of kit. I mean, the rate of climb is just exceptional.
I know.
5,800 feet per minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you got a pitch of like 15, 16 degrees at some points of the takeoff. Just unbelievable.
Get some nitpicker or complain about it, and then Flyboa will change it.
No, I think it's pretty much accurate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much accurate because if you've seen a empty jumbo jet at an air show,
Yeah.
you know, God, they can almost stand on their tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he going to cope with the turn this time? Because it struggled the other day when I did this. Because they're real sharp too.
Yeah, it might overshoot it actually.
Seems to be. It's waiting. What seems to be coming up now where it curves, then curves back round to the left. That's when it struggles.
Yeah, it might overshoot a bit. It's a bit like
Stay on that time.
a bit like trying to get Concorde to do it. It probably won't do it on autopilot. You just have to disconnect and do it manually. Gosh, I'm already at 10,000. Blimey.
I'm nearly at 30.
22 and a half.
Bonkers. Bonkers aeroplane.
We looked at Volanta, like, I mean, I think there must have been some kind of release, like, I think it was a leaked release, I think, you know, it said that people have been downloading it.
Yeah.
There was so many who got it on Volanta the day before it came out. It was unbelievable. Even on the day it came out, you looked at it and there was like, must be 60 or 70 just flying around. And then by the evening of the day of release, oh my god, it was just planes everywhere.
It's a bit like when Concorde came out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the Vatsim, I think that had at one point it had 945 online people flying it.
Jesus.
I mean, when the 777 came out, I mean that was a lot of people went online with that, and
Yeah. Just what it
there was. I think there was more 777s online than there was in the world. Real. It's definitely more A380s than there is in the world. Because they've stopped flying out of Gatwick, haven't they, British Airways? They've suspended flights.
Have they?
Yeah, because a parts issue or something. And they've suspended all 380 flights out of there.
Bloody hell.
Oh, she's turning to the left. Well, she might be coping with it.
Yeah, I think I might cut that corner and go straight to the next waypoint rather than TFN. I might do a direct to KSATs.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
Because you can do that straight from the menu. You can just highlight the line and then right click.
Yep.
She's still following it. She's coming round.
Is there a dome light anywhere for the overhead panel?
There's a storm light.
Where's that?
On the overhead.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's in op.
Oh.
Enunciate the lights.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Yeah. Oh no, that just tests them, doesn't it?
Yeah, that just tests. No, if that's not working, then I don't think that there's only the internal, the integral. They don't seem to have a dome.
No, I couldn't find one.
Not further up, is it?
Yeah, just.
No.
I mean, mine's got a cockpit's kind of dimly lit from above. It's not fast. As soon as I turned on the main power, it lit up on the inside. It's not massively bright, but
no.
You got integral lights down the bottom, main floodlights, pedestal.
Yep. I've got all those hot max.
What about ambient lighting? Is it that maybe? Increased pedestal lighting. Maybe that will do it.
Oh no, definitely not.
Evacual entertainment. Ooh, what does that do? We can click it. Oh, turn off GPWS terrain.
Yeah, you don't want that, do you?
Turn off
He wants
GP.
that annoying terrain.
Have you seen? There's a button on the middle of the thing, and it's called Among Us or something like that. I think it's called. What was it called? Was it the outs? Which button was it? I can't remember which one it was now. Cockpit tools. No. Oh, I can't find it. It was a computer game. Among Us. It's a kids game. But just text that comes up when you hold your mouse over it. But it was called. It's not doing it. Was it a heading button? Engage autopilot. Switch to not humans. Meters. Taxi camera on. That's inoperative. Loudspeaker. Switching headings. She's veered slightly off course, but she's coming back over. How you doing, Roberto? You airborne yet?
No, just on the runway.
No. Oh.
V1, rotate. And gear up. Spoilers off.
You thought it was some kind of dial, wouldn't you, on the top to turn lighting on? Cabin pressures. Ditching. Oh wow, a ditching button. Set compass standby light. Set standby compass light. That's supposed to be on.
If you're desperate enough to need a magnetic compass.
That's some exterior lights. Air flows. Lots of stuff right at the very top. We've got oxygen, fuel.
Just had a look on the fly-by-wire Discord. Someone's asked where are the lights for the overhead, and it's integral lights, which are on the pedestal, which I've got all the way up.
Yeah.
Does that make any difference when you turn that?
Yeah, all the knobs, you can't see them. But it makes it better. You turn them off, and you can see it better than when they're on.
It's probably brighter, but just whites everything out, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. So I'd rather have them completely off. Looks totally better.
There's too much reflection going on. Turn them down. It's not very ambient, that lighting.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each.
Increase panel lighting.
Senhoras e senhores, por favor,
Because you've got
permaneçam
the panel
sentados
lighting
enquanto
round
subimos
ones,
ao
haven't you?
bordo.
Which you can turn.
Iniciaremos o nosso serviço de bordo
There
em
above
breve.
each.
Podem encontrar o nosso menu de
What have
bordo
we got over on the
ou o
side?
assento a vosso frente. Ahora estamos subiendo a nuestra altitud de crucero.
NS
En breve iniciaremos nuestro
Avionics.
servicio a bordo. Puede encontrar nuestro menú Sky en
No,
el
not a
bolsillo
boy.
del asiento frente a usted.
PFD brightness. OIT.
It says here ambient light doesn't work if you've disabled the passenger cabin.
Oh. I haven't done that.
Yeah, I have.
I have.
smart. Does it turn your exterior lights off if you do that in your cabin? Mine looks like a cruise. Mine looks like a cruise ship in the sky. Mine. It's really bizarre. You think of the Titanic every time I look at it to the side. Quite fun. Seems like fireworks come out the top of it.
Okay, what's my minimums today? My minimums today, that are a barrow of 490.
So go to performance. Set that.
And they've actually said that they know it's quite dark at night on the overhead panel, and that is something they will fix in a future update.
Right, performance
It's
and
not
tools.
meant to be.
Performance and tools. Go back. Landing performance. Let's try that. Do that in hectopascals. Try. Calculate. So -3 knot headwind apparently. A 3 knot crosswind. 21 degrees apparently the temperature.
Yeah.
21. Alright. QNH is 1016. 1016. Headwind, true wind. 000. 04.
So this is a chance to do the FPA, isn't it? An FPA is a non-precision approach because we don't have VNAV. We don't have, so we can use the, what's the glide slope? 3 degrees, so we can set the flight path angle.
Okay.
And descend on the flight path angle. So before you get to MA 408, which is 2,000 feet.
Yeah.
Before you get there, be configured for landing.
Okay.
Dial in the minimum, which is 490.
Yep.
And then set the FPA angle to 3 degrees, -3 degrees. And then pull the knob, and it should go down at -3 degrees. And then use the distance chart, which isn't on this one because it's assuming you already got vertical guidance. Yes, I mean, you might be better off picking another one, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Just keep an eye on the on your distances to go, and adjust the glide slope, your FPA, as necessary.
Yeah.
To make sure you come in, and then obviously at some point below 1,000 feet, just disconnect and do it manually.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's a non-precision. So, is there another one we could use? What was the approach? Change the approach. So I'm going to remove that one. And I'm going to try that one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, there is another one you can use non-precision. Which is the RNP. RNPB.
Yep.
What's RNPB? Yeah, and that way you come in at 2.8 and then you set 2.67 as your flight path angle.
Okay.
And then you keep it going, but your decision altitude is 1,390. Nah, stay with what we've got.
Okay.
That's far too difficult. Although I might try it just with that.
So we've got to be down to 2,800, haven't we?
Depends which RNAV you're following, but yeah. I'm going to do this one. So.
I'm doing ECNO 1 P arrival, transition ECNO.
Yeah.
Arnavar runway 23, transition Pilim. So 3,000 first, and then down to 2,800.
Yeah.
I think I came in the other way, the other runway.
Yeah, we normally do.
Yeah.
We normally come the other way.
We are going to land. We are going to land all the opposite of normal events we land, no?
Yeah.
Right, top of descent is in around 58-ish mile.
40 to go to mine.
So if I'm going to go for that, I'm going to stick it in it. Let's change that to 2. Doesn't engage automatically, though, does it? The VNav, unless you have to press the button to activate, don't you?
Oh yeah, you do have them on the 320.
Yeah.
So you don't on the Boeings. You don't. You just set it, and once you get to it, it starts going down by itself. But this, you have to physically push the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, did I press that? I think I'm not moving. And then also it just drops.
Yeah.
And then you get like a step drop as well, and it goes down like 4,000 feet.
If you do it before the white flag on the MCDU, it'll descend you at about 1,000 feet, until it gets to the white flag, and then it'll increase after that.
Yeah. We've got to be down at 10,000 feet by Bimbo, apparently, according to the constraints.
Beyond ATC had a moment, didn't it? The last 2 days.
Did it?
Yeah. There's an update, and it broke. They broke it big time.
Oh dear.
Got to departure, and you requested departure, and you just got a fatal error, and it closed.
Oh.
So you couldn't use it. So they come out with a hot fix pretty quickly, but yeah.
I was using it yesterday, and it was getting on my nerves because it just kept talking. I thought, I can't be doing this. I'll turn it off. Like, really? Do you have to announce everything every 5 seconds to everybody? I was like, what?
I tried to get rid of Cranfield once. Because I had a service from them, and I thought, I'm fed up because they kept telling me to report various features along the south of their boundary, and then meant me looking at my chart with no GPS in those days, looking at the chart, trying to figure out what they meant, then looking for it. I got fed up with that. So I just said I was changing to my en route frequency. So, I said whatever it was, Golf Sierra uniform changing to en route frequency. Thanks for the service. And they came back and said, what is your next en route frequency? I was like, oh no, I don't know one. So they called my bluff.
Oh, brilliant.
And I was silent for a bit, and I just went standby. And then they said, you can stay with us or go to London Info. And I thought, you know what, I'll just stay with you. So I was just fed up with. All I wanted to do was fly and enjoy looking out the window. I didn't want to keep looking for this landmark and that landmark and look for this crossroads. Oh, what?
Should have just said I'm going 122.8.
Yeah.
Unicom.
Yeah. Unicom. Yeah.
One Unicom.
Yeah. No, they ask you for the name of the service. They
Yeah, Unicom.
Who's your next en route service? And you go. But when you left Duxford and say I'm changing to en route frequency, They couldn't wait to get rid of you, so they were like, "Yep, bye-bye."
35 miles to go.
Starting my descent.
7 minutes according to the website.
Yeah, it's pretty cool now. It comes with a timer, like literally to the second, doesn't it? When to leave. So mine is apparently at 7:30.
Yeah, mine says 7:30 as well.
4 minutes for the top of descent according to mine. Yes. Where's my little pink thing? It's not sure. Obviously, Simlink had an update the other day as well.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah.
Comes up in like the middle of like flight. It says Simlink needs an update, and they won't, and they don't do anything. I was like, for the love of God. And of course, the navigator charts in game is useless then because you can't tell where the hell you are. Like that plays out then. I didn't even look on that what this actually looks like. It's straight in, isn't it? So fly with fun and shower. It's actually better coming in this way because at least you can turn off into the airport. The other way you can't because you get straight past it.
And hit a mountain.
Yeah. Well, you have to drive back for miles and try. Well, you have to try and turn around. I know there's two like turning circles like towards the end. But, yeah, when I came in on 5 the other day, the mountains look really close on the left. I thought, ooh. Realise how big the wings are in this thing. I read somewhere that the one wing on this is the equivalent to the whole width of a 320.
Jeez.
So Roberta could sit on one of our wings as we landed.
The tailplane is nearly as big as a A320's wingspan.
Is it the tail? Is it?
Yeah,
that must be what I read. Yeah.
And the forward and aft, same as the 320, the forward and aft pressure bulkheads, carbon fibre. Massive piece of carbon fibre.
Wow.
Set up a wing view from the first class cabin upstairs. Quite cool. Overlooking the wing. It's not actually too bad on FPS when you go inside as well. I don't know whether my Windows has had an update, but I've got like an FPS counter now that's appeared up the top right hand corner. There's a window. It's got it's on all the time, so it's not part of the game. So my FPS is coming at 22, GPU's at 52, CPU's at 70%, and latency is 131.
Is that part of your graphics?
It might be. It might be an NVIDIA update, maybe.
Yeah.
I noticed it the other day. I thought, did that appear up there?
Well, I don't have an NVIDIA update, so...
I definitely haven't turned anything on for it. Right, how am I doing? I'm not going to push the button, I think.
Yeah, you should be descending about now, I would think.
Yeah, it's so quite
going around about now.
There she goes.
I might kick a flight off before I go for my swim tomorrow. If it's warm enough, I think it will be.
It's a sea swim?
Yeah, the sea's a bit cold, but...
Is it?
Yeah, but once you get out, you soon warm up in the sun.
Yeah.
The sea's a bit cold. Well, not freezing cold, but...
Like over here. Bloody freezing over here.
Well, yeah, it still makes you think, oh, gosh.
Yeah.
It's a bit nippy, but you know, once you've come out, dried off in the sun, it's lovely.
Really good 10 minutes in cold swim, supposed to be good for you, isn't it, for the circulation?
Supposed to be, yeah. It's supposed to be good for your mental health as well. Cold swim.
And Chris Evans used to swear by it on the Virgin Radio. He used to have he used to have one of them plunge falls.
Oh, no, I don't think that's recommended.
He used to have one of them every morning before he came on air. I was like, you nutter.
No need for that, is there?
I stopped listening to him, to be honest, because he was just trying to shove everything down your bloody throat.
Yeah.
This is all your mental health and all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, okay, I get it, but you know, you don't need to go on about it literally every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I fix radio on now. It's quite funny. It's a builder station. There's two builders on in the morning. Brad and Sam, they're called. It's hilarious. They really are.
Which radio's it called?
Fix radio. It's called.
Oh.
So, yeah.
It's probably on the internet.
Yeah. But yeah, it's between 6 and 9 they're on in the morning, I think. Yeah. But yeah, they're pretty cool. And then you got Trevor and Rich, who used to be on. Well, what was I used to be on? Well, Rich is on Get Radio in the mornings, but he's also then on Fix Radio in the afternoon for drive time. But they used to be on Jack FM. Used to be, yeah, it used to be Jack FM. They used to be on there. So they're quite funny. So.
I used to love Chris Moyles back in the day when he's so funny.
He's on Radio X, is he on there?
Yeah, I think he's X now, yeah. He's so good.
Used to do, was it Car Park Catchphrases?
That's it, yeah.
We used to listen to Greatest Hits Radio in the evening. We had Andy Crane doing his top 10 at 10. That's quite cool.
Is that the children's TV presenter? Andy
Crane? Yeah.
Ah, right.
He's like 60 odd now.
Is he?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ed the Duck, wasn't he? Was he Ed the Duck? Yeah. Or was that Philip Schofield?
I know, he kind of crossed over it. He kind of crossed over Ed the Duck, didn't he? Cause, when he got Andy Peters.
Gordon the Gopher as well, wasn't it?
That was it. He was definitely with
Gofield, wasn't he?
Yeah. And all that. And Andy Peters was the other one. So.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean, that guy's like Peter Pan. He never looks old. He hasn't aged.
I know.
But Greatest Hits radios, they've got Simon Mayo on there, and you know he does his he always has done his confessions, hasn't he?
That's right.
Sort of some of them you
still does them, does he?
He does, yeah. With because they all moved from Radio 2.
Right.
And he went over to Scala Radio briefly, and then he
no, Scala, you're right.
Yeah, he went to Scala, and then he moved over to Greatest Hits.
Yeah, Greatest Hits.
Yeah. And but they do their confessions. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening, I think he does, something like that. And of course he's got Matt, the sports guy, who's got the morals of a sewer rat. And he's like, every time movie confessions, he says, "Oh yeah, that's fine, unless he's a student." Student, no, not forgiving him just because he's a student.
Oh my goodness!
I could just imagine with his flat hat on and his like Ponzi shoes and stuff. There was one. I was absolutely hysterics. There was a guy who he test drives new cars, and he took his son out for one time with it, and he was driving down. He drove out with him somewhere, and he told them about the warning triangle button, which is obviously actually a hazard lights, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he told his son that was the auto destruct button. And he went out. I think it was a couple of days later. He was at the kid was out with his mum in the same car, and she actually broke down. And went to push the machine, and he freaked out. He went, no, you can't do that. She had to get him out the car, take him up the bank off the motorway. I said, look, everything's fine, everything's fine. She says, what's the matter? She says, you can't touch the button, the car will explode.
Oh my goodness.
And he goes, who just told you that? I said, I just know. And then she rang her husband. She says, what the hell have you told him? She said, nothing. I have not said anything to him. So this was in confessing that this is what he told his son. Oh, but so she had to get him out the car on the side of the motorway and like calm him down. So, no, nothing's gonna happen. Oh, what funny.
Right.
Should be at 135. It's actually weird when you get to an outside view. The one side when you got the moon above you, you look like you're a cruise ship at sea. Sitting on the water, it's quite funny.
Oh, I've gone for daylight.
Have you?
Yeah, I was saying, Steve, if you pop out the middle, the McDo screen, you know, the right click, alt graphics, it pops out both McDos into a big window.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very handy if you've got spare space on the monitor.
So which one do you press? The middle screen?
The one with your flight plan. The left one.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, the left one.
Yeah,
So
do
Alt
right,
GR, yeah.
Alt GR and then click.
Alt GR. Okay.
Yeah.
Next to your spacebar it should be. To the right of it.
Oh. You just press that and right click.
And then just click it with the mouse, yeah. So you've got a plus now, haven't you? So you put the cursor, put your hand over the McDo.
Yeah.
Yeah, press the right Alt graphics key.
Oh, the right one. Oh,
yeah, and it comes up with a plus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And click your primary mouse button. I'm left-handed, so and it pops out.
Ooh, okay. Hello.
Yeah, nice and big.
4 years ago. 4 years and you just have learned something new.
Never told to learn anything new.
You can do that with most of those displays.
Wow.
I pop out the navigation one sometimes when it's getting a bit confusing.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. I can't do anything now. Can't zoom out. And you can minimise it back down, just press the cross to
Yeah. Yeah, some people get a frame rate hit when they pop out panels because it's another WASM, another WebAssembly.
That's even got the frame rate information.
Yeah, I think that must be something you clicked on your graphics driver.
That's moved into that window now. In the top right corner of that window that's just opened. It's moved from my main window into that window. Frame FPS is at 23 at the minute, according to that.
Yeah, anything above 20. 20's fine, isn't it? That's what your human eye scans at. So.
As long as it's not stuttering, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
People make a big deal about FPS. I was like,
Oh no.
I just limit mine to 30.
If it stutters, just turn the sim off and go back into it. Just reset it. Can't be asked trying to work out what it is that's causing it. So, you can close all the programs you like, it still does it. You just get a bad day with it, it just stutters like God knows what.
Passing Ecknop.
This last turn is quite tight, isn't it?
Hmm.
That's all I'm worried about. Right.
Well, you can do quite acceptable to do own navigation from ECNOT or even own navigation from MA533 and just go hang a right.
Yep.
So you can reduce that final turn. That's perfectly acceptable.
Right, I'm going to do that then. Heading mode.
If you remember when we were doing our Cambridge approaches and we were going up to if you go straight from the old and they say you're cleared the approach at whatever, if you remember I said that turn is too tight in real life. You can't really make it very accurately, so you just ask for own navigation and you go out wide and come in. So you can do the same here. In a big jet you can say, can I have own navigation to Pilin? And they'll go,
no.
No, you can't.
Where do you think you are, Cambridge? But yeah, it just makes the turn easier.
Yeah.
Of course, you could go into the hole.
That's
you could
true.
go once round the hole.
Looks like he's heading towards me. You see his headlights. Where are you going? You just turned right towards me then. Where's he off to? You going for a different island?
Yeah. Go to LPPS.
Where are you going? You're like you're going in a different direction.
I'm going parallel with the runway now, but outwards.
Oh God, yeah, I can see, yeah. He's gone on a one. He's gone on a one.
Turn your eye beams off, you. It's too bright. That's how I've got everything got wing lights on and everything. So does the tail light on you come on at a certain altitude?
No, it shouldn't do. What, the logo light?
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably. I think they're trying. It doesn't work at the moment. I think they're trying to fix it. I think they've got it set to auto or something.
So does it only come on like 6,000 or something like that?
I don't know because they're very handy below 10,000 feet. The big logo light's very handy.
Because it turns itself off after when you take off after get to about 5,000 feet. I think it turns off.
Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah, they're really only useful below 10, I would have thought. Or in the terminal area. Over the Atlantic, you probably don't want your logo lit up. Pointless, I guess. Look at my right window and there's Steve.
I know. We just flew past me. I thought, what's off to?
He's gone out towards Kikos.
2 Cloud 9s up there.
Oh yeah.
Damas y
Cloud 9,
caballeros,
414, Cloud 9, 446.
iniciando nuestro descenso. Asegúrese de que su
And
cinturón de
some kind of
seguridad
virtual
esté
airline.
abrochado y que el respaldo del asiento y la bandeja estén en posición vertical. Recogeremos los artículos de servicio restantes en unos minutos. Gracias. Senhoras e senhores, como ouviram do nosso capitão, estamos iniciando nossa descida para Funchal. Por favor, certifiquem-se de que o vosso cinto de segurança está apertado e que o encosto do assento e a mesa estão na posição vertical. Iremos recolher os restantes itens de serviço dentro de alguns minutos. Obrigado.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Marku and then turn into Pilling.
Mm-hmm.
There's airplanes all over the place.
Speed 180. Need to be down to 182.
Steve's full of confidence because he's done it before and he's practiced.
No, I came in the other way. I didn't come in this way. It's turning now. It's just been quite well behaved. I've seen its sudden drop, I think. Into the blue N. It stands for something, but I'll just call it a sudden drop. Should I go if flaps do yet? Is it too early? Is it going to beep at me? No, that's okay. Did it yesterday, scared the life out of me. Big flaps, flaps went, okay, I'll put it back up.
Yeah, if you're going to make a fuss about it.
I'm just trying to slow you down, so calm down. It's all right. Don't panic, dear. 3,300. So I need to be at 3,000 at Pilling. I'm almost there. And down to 2. Oh, Steve's approaching from behind very fast with his headlights blaring. To dip my rearview mirror, I think.
Now I think I can now go to Pilling. So Pilling direct. There we go. Here we go. Into best.
I'm going to go there to go flaps 3. Didn't make a noise.
You can look at you can look at the speed tape, and it's got all sorts of red markings on to help you.
Yeah. Should be down to 189. What are we down to? Down to 2,900. 11 miles out roughly. Obviously, there's a mountain underneath you when it says that. I'm too low. Well, I can see runway lights. We gear down. Or should go auto brake. 1. Oh. Oh, somebody coming up on my left hand side. The white dot is approaching. Put my traffic. Who's that? That's Steve. Yeah, I can see you. I can see you trying to push in. It's 7,700 meters.
Are you racing?
Well, we're going for a parallel landing on one runway. This is not going to go well, is it?
I think they are a little bit bigger than fighter jet.
I go full flat. These are enabled speed brakes as well. Where are they?
Where's the run? Where's the run? Okay.
Oh, they're already enabled. Okay. Okay, it's cutting in underneath me. How very dairy.
This is dark. I can't see nothing.
I think Steve J is too high.
You think? Well, I don't want to land on top of Steve. You know, he's not right underneath me. And then his view's gone all back, I think. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's so disorientating in the dark. You just can't. All you can see is the runway lights.
Look at the white flashy lights.
Traffic.
No, Sherlock. Where are you? Are you right below me?
Yeah, I think so.
You're literally right in front of me.
400 feet I'm at.
Autopilot's disengaged. Here we go.
My autopilot's been disengaged for the last 10 minutes.
You like that? That's what altitude control's all about. There you go. Pull up. What am I pulling up for? Don't just pull up. Oh, okay. I'm slightly to the left. Or
I'm perfect.
you're blocking my view. Actually, I can't see. Oh, here we go. We're going in. Lights and down. Not quite central, but down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Spoilers off. Auto brake disarmed. Yeah, I've turned it off. Oh, we're
Oh. Right, where's the exit? There.
Yeah, look for the blue lights.
Yeah, found them.
Robin knows cat eyes. Oh look, you're in an Emirates now. Changed livery.
Oh, that was hard. Really hard work, that. In the dark.
As easy.
It's a bit to the left.
Roberta, you don't know what you're missing, mate. Seriously, this is easier to fly than the Phoenix. It is! That's saying something for me.
Here comes Nigel. Someone's just spawned on the end of the bloody runway for him.
I can't see them yet.
Chico Rambo.
Yeah, I'm using the FPA. Bit -3. For a 3-degree glide slope. Keeping an eye on the distances.
Fucking clouds.
Pull up, pull up. Too low to rain, too low to rain.
Lots of cautions going on for you tonight. Took my eye off the took my eye off the ball then. Come on.
Landing lights on. That's a taxi. Strobes off.
Ground power,
Flips
please. God.
See, that doesn't even say what plane you're in. All it's got is your name.
Yeah.
And the feet. How high you are.
Weird, isn't it? This parking space on is perfectly right size for an 380. Within the orange box.
I'm looking for a yellow line. I can barely see it. Oh, there it is. I'm going to line it with a lamppost, I think.
Runway vacated.
Long landing. No, perfect.
You're on a little plane, how much runway do you need?
It looks so small, doesn't it? It really does.
It's in a little toy plane.
I know. It's crazy.
Brake, 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 brake.
And look, you can't even stop properly. Ugh, rubbish. You can get one of these freeware planes.
Cool a little bit the brakes.
Now you're in a fly-by-wire livery for me, Steve. Nigel's in the Airwego livery.
Oh, you're all in Airwego now, apart from
It's weird, isn't it?
apart from
Roberto.
But I don't have a Phoenix, so it doesn't surprise me. But yeah, we're all.
I'm on the Jersey library.
Ah.
Lights off. Off.
No, that was fun. Definitely a challenge.
Definitely.
I'm quite pleased I went the long way out before I got the pill in, though.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to
did.
I'm going to fly the same route in the weekend with the A38.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's just that it was too much to configure and
Oh,
learn
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
in the rush.
yep. Yep.
Yeah. There's no point doing that, mate. Next week's a fun one.
Which one?
Exeter to London City. Next week's event. Exeter to London City.
In a 380?
In a DC3.
Oh, in a DC3.
Free?
Yep.
Via.
Via
Oh God.
the Mac
Via.
route.
Oh no.
Oh, via
What?
the Mac.
Remember me and you, I had that idea, Nigel, about doing the DC6 around the Mac loop. You said, let's do the DC3 first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC6 worked.
Yeah, Steve went round his DC6.
I did, yeah.
Hmm. Now I see the A380s.
Quite enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
Steve's in like
I want to see my big plane in front of your small aircraft.
Well, Nigel's still a little tiny plane. I don't know what
Yeah,
it is, but
yeah.
it's got no identifier next to it. It's got his gamer tag and 185 feet.
Yeah, that's all I've got. That's all I've got for Nigel. Not an aircraft type.
I'm going to park in the middle of these two small aircraft.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, there's no space.
No, there isn't. I have to go the other side of Steve.
I'm going to stay.
See, I should see you in a Jersey Airlines, but why are you not showing? You're in Anima Wings. I've got you showing.
You are on. One is on Emirates.
Yeah.
Steve Collins is in a Korean Air.
Yeah.
And
Korea,
Steve Jungs are in Emirates.
I'm in Emirates. All right.
Yeah.
I've got other Steve shown in Emirates. Is it Journeys or something? It says on the side. I can't remember.
And Nigel is in a little small blue aircraft.
Yeah. I've got a little plane, isn't it? Little single prop thing. It's really weird.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Steve's plane says Journey to the Future.
What's the PR on the front?
Huh?
On the Airwego library, on the A380, you look at the front of the windshield on the outside.
Have a look at the tail number.
I haven't even looked at that.
G Super.
So it's the last bit of the.
Ah, right.
Because you get called a super on
yeah.
What you call it? Beyond ATC.
Beyond AC, yeah. So you got it calls your Airwego's 4108 Super. It's cool. That's Emirates, isn't it?
My wings doesn't crash with your wing because they pass down your wings.
What are you doing? Don't you touch my winglet shoe. Apparently got winglets coming to the Phoenix this week, haven't
we? We have, yeah.
They look so tidy.
I know.
Looks like a baby jet.
llevar consigo todas sus pertenencias personales.
Right,
Gracias.
Oh, he's not going to stop. Shit.
Oh, I
That's
was
when
so
you've got like
concentrated
Ian.
that I forgot to put the auto brakes. That's why I was going too long.
No auto brakes, stole.
Oh, there's another, yeah. Other A388. Oh no, it's too high. I thought, oh, maybe they're coming in here, but they're too high.
At least you can
That's a
nosedive.
good angle. That's a good angle. Let's take that one. Yeah. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's nice. It's a nice picture.
It's on the A320.
Imagine the A319 or the A318. Even smaller.
Or that little baby. Or that little baby bush.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's cool. That.
The scenery's not bad here, is it? Really?
It's not. No.
Not a payware, is it?
No.
Well, I saw one came out last week. And
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah. You put it on the thingy event, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Aeroporto da Madeira.
Madeira.
Okay, Madeira.
Yeah.
It's got some swang to it.
Obrigado.
Have you managed to land? Have you managed to land in Cusco yet, Roberto?
No. With the A380? Not yet. I haven't flied the A380 yet.
Not tried it yet. Ooh, should try it. Hey, you won't want to fly anything else for about a week. Just want to fly everywhere. It's great. Still got to try and sort out my 146. I don't know what's going on with it. The updater just won't work. I've tried uninstalling it from the control panel, and it just won't uninstall.
You restarted your computer after uninstalling it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wouldn't even uninstall. I'll get that same error message.
Have you re-downloaded it? Deleted that download and re-downloaded it? Oh, right.
Yep.
That's what Hudson said. He said try doing that. So.
And I dropped them a ticket on it, and they said apparently other people are saying the same thing, so they're not sure what's causing. They can't replicate it though. That's the other thing.
Right.
They can't. It's happening to other people as well, but I think it's some kind of holding tag. It's manufactured by the RJ. It's pretty cool. So they just flight video for it today. So what the BA, it's what the 146 should be.
Yeah.
Well, essentially it is, isn't it?
It is.
It's a 146 shell. They've just given it a nice upgrade on the inside.
Yeah.
A bit better flight dynamics. It's even got auto throttle. Yay! And it's got. But when I was listening to the guy earlier from Just Flight, it's got an RNAV button, but it don't do anything. But that's because it was put in a real plane. So it's realistic, but it doesn't actually do anything. There was two buttons on it that they've drawn them in, but they don't actually do anything because they never actually. Oh, is it MLS? Is it? It was supposed to be a replacement for ILS, but it never actually came out. They only tried it in about 10 airports, apparently, from what he was saying. Yeah, but it's some kind of landing system, but it was only tried in certain airports, and it was in that plane that they put it in. So I just cram a load more stuff into it by the sounds of it. But you get 20% off it though if you've got the 146. So tempting, tempting, but it's gonna be an expensive month.
Yeah, my friend was a 146 captain KLM.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So if you've got any questions, we can ask him.
That's what I was going to ask you. You know the Bombardier CRJs? Have they ever updated those, like with today's navigation and auto throttles and things like that? Or
No.
No.
I don't think they've got auto throttle. That's too
They definitely
expensive to retrofit.
Is
and,
it? Right.
Yeah, and in real life, they just know how to manage it.
Right.
But they probably updated their navigation systems, I would think, switching out for a new FMC or whatever to take advantage of the new RNAV approaches. I would imagine.
Yeah.
Crikey, even the Islanders, the old Islanders, even some of those have got a glass cockpit now.
The BN2s and all that sort of those, yeah. Right.
Even they've got, yeah, mad.
Crazy, isn't it? Right, that's that done. Excellent. That's 13. Yeah, okay. Is that done? Is that done? Did you see one of Huddison's friends' videos that he done for the A380 and like an unofficial launch trailer?
Oh no, I haven't. No.
You haven't seen it yet? No, it's amazing. It's really good.
Is that the guy who's doing the liveries? We're interested in the liveries, was it?
Well, Anderson has asked, are we still looking for people to do liveries and things like that? And,
we're not after liveries. We're after help with the website and the graphics.
Yeah, yeah. Which
right, okay.
Obviously I'll wait for it. Has he emailed me yet? Let's have a look. I'll say to Huddison, give me an email. But looking at that video he's done for the A380, I'd love him to do a video on like Airwego, a new sort of what do you call it, introduction video. You know what Airwego is. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
No, I've not had an email from him yet.
Well, guys, have to go back to
No
work.
problem, Roberto.
Thanks, mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See you next week.
See you next week. Yeah.
See you next week also.
Around the Matt Loop. Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right, guys.
See ya.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
All right. See you later.
See you later. You'll take care.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye bye.